Good evening. Live from New York, the CC Radio Network is proud to bring you tonight's show, The Rebellious Rev and the Doc, where we talk about religion like you've never heard before. There's no evangelists here, just talk about religion with a twist. So let's get started and have some fun. Welcome our hosts for tonight, The Rebellious Rev and the Doc.
There is no heaven, there is no hell, there is only this world and its dark reflection, and we do not know in which of the two worlds we are.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to our show.
Don't worry.
Don't worry what?
It was a ghost.
It was a ghost.
13 ghosts. What are you talking about?
Oh, it's Friday the 13th. So this is the Rebellious Rev.
Happy triskaidekaphobia to you, Rev.
Happy triskaidekaphobia to you too, which means the fear of the 13th.
That's right. Fear of Friday the 13th.
And, you know, every 7 years, my birthday is on Friday the 13th.
Well, I always said there was something strange about you.
Nah, you really think so?
Yes, I do.
Well,
by the way, I wrote in the blurb. I don't know who reads it, but I saw on the news before I came over here. Talk about being superstitious. Someplace in Europe, there was a flight leaving on Friday the 13th. It was flight 666 going to Helsinki. Could you imagine? How'd you like to be on that flight?
And it was empty. I wonder why.
You know, they said in Nevada, I think the Wynn Casino goes from floor number because I think they had Chinese backers, and in China the number 4 is bad luck. So they go from floor number 39 all the way to number 50. They skip every floor with a number 4 in it.
Well, I don't know about that one, but I know that they skip the 13th floor most elevators.
Yeah, well, what people have to they have to understand that if they're taking an apartment on the 14th floor, it's probably the 13th floor, you know. You know what that means? They should never make a building more than 12 floors. Exactly. In fact, when I was after we moved to Rockaway, and we lived on the 11th floor, and that building only went up to 12 floors. They wouldn't want to make a 13th floor. Well,
to me, that's pretty stupid. Every day is the same. The only part that matters is what I said, the other part of the introduction. Do you know where your ghosts are?
Hopefully they're buried. Or in a closet somewhere.
Exactly.
You know.
Yeah.
Never find me running for public office, boy.
No. All right.
Well, you
can't. Public office?
Well, because I mean, just look at all right. Presidential elections are a little different. Okay, I mean, they look for every piece of dirt they can. Yeah. You know,
and if they can't find it,
they make it up. Exactly.
Yeah.
You know. So I mean, who wants to put their family through this?
Yeah.
I mean, every president, they love to show if they've served 4 years or 8 years. But especially the ones who serve 8 years, they show them when they're sworn in, how vibrant they look, their hair is dark. And then they show them after 8 years, and their hair is gray. You know, they look tired. Some of them have lines under their eyes.
Well, it's a tough job. Not everybody wants it.
You know, all these people that complain about whether it was Bush going to his ranch or LBJ or Kennedy going sailing or Obama golfing. The bottom line is, show me an executive in the Fortune 500 companies who doesn't take his fair share of vacations.
Nobody says that. Nobody's ever mentioned that nobody is allowed to have vacations.
No, but they always manage to...
But you're always, just like an executive in a company, you're always on call.
And they are always... Well, look, they're always in there. It's not like you leave your phone in the office. They know where to reach you.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, really.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
Anyway, did you manage to find... well, no, that would be...
Well, we had somebody log in and already log out in the chat room.
Maybe we didn't notice who the person was. I mean, I don't know.
I don't know. Some guy guessed. They hear the first.
Well, you know what it was? They heard me say something about you. You asked about my ghosts, and I said hopefully they're buried or they're in a closet somewhere. And maybe the person was worried we were going to ask about their ghosts, you know?
Right, yeah. Well, we know we're not big for chat rooms anyway. Well, for one thing I've learned that I really can't do the chat room and chat with people and at the same
talk
time.
At the same,
Talk at the same time.
That's what every woman says about her husband, you know. Men just can't do more than one thing at a time.
That's true.
You know, you remember, is it Soupy Sales, Jelly Beaner? When you go like this, you rub your top of your stomach and you pat the top of your head.
How do you do that?
I don't.
You mean this?
Yeah, you got to do the, you know, they
this
say
it's...
Yeah.
What's the problem? Why is it hard to do?
I don't know, but you look like you're getting a sexual thrill. I would stop if I were you. Oh,
wait a second.
Ladies and gentlemen, you shouldn't see this. This would be blacked out if you were watching.
That's the advantage of having radio.
Or as the commercial, you ever see that commercial with the
it's the people's imagination.
The leopard who's talking. You know, they're mouthing it, and he's chasing a hyena or something like that.
No, he's just chasing like a... What are they called? One of those nice animals, like a deer.
Well, and then he says, I think you better change your channel now, you know, because...
You should be watching... I don't think you should be watching this.
Not right now, yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's the whole thing. That's the magic of radio. People can imagine what I look like and what I'm doing. And they'll be wrong about both.
Let me tell you, you know, think about the DJs we used to listen to. When there was
Murray the K,
AM and FM radio. I mean, think of what...
And the Magic Soiree.
No, Murray the K had the...
Who had the Magic Soiree?
Submarine watches.
Who's
Murray the K had the submarine watches.
Who's the...
What, the Swingin' Soiree?
Yeah.
Wasn't Murray the K.
Yeah, no. But people don't know that. Nobody even knows who he is. Well, I guess there are a few people out there.
Well, it's a good thing.
Anybody out there know who Murray the K was?
Murray Kaufman.
Murray, is that you, buddy? Anyway, ladies and gentlemen.
They all change their name.
They have to.
Yeah, back then, I don't know.
They do it now, too.
Actors usually change their name, but, you know, I tell you, radio announcers, yeah, some of them do. I mean, you know, Cousin Brucey.
Yeah, exactly.
Name was Morowitz. Change it to Morrow.
Well, a lot of the Jewish people shorten their names so they won't be so readily recognized as being Jewish.
You know, when my wife and I, you might have done it. I don't know. No, actually, your name, no matter what you got to spell it for them because there's no way they can spell Geach. Oop, sorry. That was my bad. My bad.
Geech.
But when Ellen and I lived in Forest Hills especially, and we used to make a reservation at a restaurant, it would either be under two names. Hayes, Hayes, because her maiden name was too long, or it would be Kaye, because no one ever got my name right either.
Okay. So what was your name before you changed it?
What it is now.
Oh, but you just said people never got it right, so I figured you changed it.
Why should I change it?
Oh, okay.
It's like writing down Smith. In fact, I work with a guy, imagine this.
Joe Smith?
John Smith.
I know him.
A real John Smith.
Yeah.
Could you imagine when he went on his honeymoon?
And his brother was Joe Smith.
Well, I mean, is there anybody out there whose name is Doe? John Doe? Is there really a John Doe?
It's got to be someone.
Smith is a common name, but I don't know about Doe.
There's got to be someone in the world that's called John Doe. I don't know. The coffee you made tonight is very good.
I know. It's my job. I'm getting better. You know, this is ending our, I think, 4th year.
Yeah.
I think it was February or March when we started this. 4 years ago. Who would have thought it would have lasted this long with all the trouble we had?
That's true.
Talk about being...
Well, nobody ever heard the first 3 years, you have to remember.
Well, but we did. In fact, we have a couple of people who were with us even at the beginning.
Yeah.
You know, my friend Joel was there from the beginning. Never complained at all. Never said he understood what we were saying, but he never complained at all.
Well, he enjoyed our bickering.
I think all my friends, the few friends that I have who listen, okay, they love the bickering. You know, that's the whole thing.
Or otherwise known as bantering.
Well, yeah. Bickering, bantering, you know.
We have a phone call coming in.
Whoever it is, it's too early.
No, it's got to be, it must be King Adam.
We have a couple of people who were with us at the beginning. You know? Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah, I know, but he did turn off his radio.
Because I could hear the background.
Yeah, I know. Hey, Adam, I hear you.
It looks like you guys are having a two-man party.
We are. Now it's a 3-man party.
You know, that's because there's a sign on the door that all the girls are leaving. They don't want to come in.
Oh, there's one here.
Tell her to come on down.
Wait, say hello.
Come on down. Hey, listen, did your brother give you my message?
No, I didn't. I didn't talk to him.
Which one?
Oh, you didn't? Timeless starts on Monday again.
Oh, Timeless?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The good thing about the show, I was telling your brother, the good thing about the show is, you know, once you have the main idea with the time machine and one group is chasing another group to prevent them from doing something, but we don't know what it is, you can watch... If you miss the first 7 episodes or whatever, it really doesn't make a difference except that it's a good show. You'd probably want to watch it anyway. You know, but you could pick it up anytime. It doesn't really continue.
Each episode stands on its own.
That's right.
Yep.
More or less, yeah.
It's like your brother. He stands on his own.
I've never watched it, but I'll try to watch one of the shows, see if I like it.
I told him.
I'll see if I can get the first one on demand.
Oh, you should get all of them on demand.
I'd like to start off with. If I like the first one, then I'll watch the second one. If I don't like the first one.
You know, you should check your busy schedule because you could take a weekend and just binge watch. That's what I suggested your brother do. Just binge. Take a disgusting, cold, rainy, or snowy weekend and just watch it.
I did part of that with The Walking Dead.
My friend Ira loves that show.
No, I did that with The Walking Dead.
Yeah, we did that too for a while.
Are you still watching it, or you stopped?
I think it's coming back in February, right?
I thought it was coming back this month.
Season.
I thought it was this.
When?
I thought it was January. I'm not sure though.
You know what's really terrible? If you get into a show like, let's say you watch a few episodes of Breaking Bad,